Dear students, today we will derive the Taylor series method. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the initial value problem and boundary value problem. We have also discussed the existence and uniqueness of the solutions of initial value problem and boundary value problems. There are so many methods in numerical analysis for solving the initial value problem as well as boundary value problems. Now we are going to derive the Taylor series method. To derive the Taylor series method, first of all we consider an initial value problem. We consider an initial value problem as follows. Initial value problem is given by this is dy by dt equal to f of dy with an initial condition when t equal to t0, then y equals to y0. Here y is dependent variable and t is independent variable. The Taylor series for its exact solution y of t around t equal to t0 is given by this is y of t equals to y0 plus t minus t0 y0 dash plus t minus t0 by square upon factorial 2 y0 double dash plus and so on. This is t minus t0 की power p upon factorial p. This is y0 p plus and so on. The values of y0 dash, y0 double dash and so on can be known by the using the formula of total derivative. The values of y0, y0 dash, y0 double dash, y0 triple dash, etc. can be known by use of the formula of total derivative. Total derivative as follows. Here we know that here dy by dt, this is y dash equals to f t comma y. Now at t equal to t0, this can be written as y0 dash equal to f of t0 comma y. To calculate y0 dash, we are differentiating f. Therefore, y double dash equals to, we are differentiating, it is a function of two variables t and y. Therefore, we use the total derivative. Therefore, after the differentiating with respect to t and y, we have this is del f by del t plus this is del f by del y. This is dy by dt. At t equal to t0, we have this can be written as at t equal to t0 we have y0 double dash. This can be written as ft plus this can be written as fy, or dy by dt is f at t equal to t0. Again, we differentiating, we have y double dash at t equals to t0. If we differentiating this with respect to t and y with using the total derivative, then we have here f is a function of t and y, so therefore del f by del t is also a function of t and y. So therefore this can be written as this is del 2f del t square plus this is del 2f del y del t, or this is dy by dt plus it is a product of two functions, therefore this can be written as f into this is can be written as this is del 2f del t del y plus this can be written as del 2f del y square, this is dy by dt plus this is fy into it is f, so this is del f by del t plus del f by del y, or this is dy by dt at t equals to t0. After simplifying, we have so therefore this can be written as y0 triple dash equals to this is f, this we denote del 2f by del t square is ftt plus this can be written as f yt, or dy by dt is f, so therefore this is f into this plus this can be written as f into fyt plus here dy by dt is f into f is f square, so this can be written as f square f y plus this is fy, so this can be written as fy ft plus this is here this is del f by del y, it is also a del f by del y, so therefore this is dy by dt is f, so this can be written as f y square at t equals to t0. So the final expression at the stage of third derivative, we have ftt, this can be written as ftt plus 2f fyt plus f square fyy plus fy ft plus f into fy square at t equals to t0. This is the third derivative of the function f of dy by third derivative at t equal to t0, and similarly we can further higher order of, we can further calculate the higher order derivative. So the formula third, the equation third is known as Taylor's series method. If we truncate after pth term, then the error is given by error after, yeah, we can say the truncation error is given by the truncation error equals to, you can say this is h p plus 1 upon factorial p plus 1. This error can be written as, this is y of p plus 1. This can be written as xi, where xi is 0 is less than xi is less than h. This is the truncation error. If we truncate the convergent series after pth term, but this truncation error, but we are not able to calculate this truncation error because we don't have the value of y at t equal to xi. Normally we truncate the convergent series after the terms, after the sum terms, we evaluate that the remaining terms which are going to truncate, those values of terms will be negligible. So this is known as Taylor's series method for solving the initial value problem. Thank you. Have a nice day.